Ever stared at your Rogers bank statement, a knot forming in your stomach, realizing you've missed a payment deadline? Maybe life got in the way, an unexpected expense popped up, or it simply slipped your mind. Whatever the reason, that sinking feeling is universal. But here's the good news: a late payment doesn't have to be a financial catastrophe. In today's fast-paced world, juggling finances can feel like a high-wire act. We set reminders, we try our best, but sometimes, despite our best intentions, things fall through the cracks. A late payment on your Rogers Bank credit card is one of those things. It's a common occurrence, and while it's important to avoid it, knowing how to navigate the situation when it happens is crucial for maintaining your financial health and your relationship with Rogers Bank. So, the big question is, what do you do now? How do you resolve that late payment and minimize any potential negative consequences? That's exactly what we're going to dive into in this video. We'll break down the steps you need to take, the things you should be aware of, and how to get back on track with your Rogers Bank account. First things first, don't panic. While a late payment is serious, it's not the end of the world. Rogers Bank, like most financial institutions, has procedures in place to handle these situations. Your immediate priority should be to understand the implications and take swift action to rectify the situation. The very first thing you absolutely must do is make the payment immediately. Don't delay. The longer you wait, the more potential fees and negative impacts on your credit score can accrue. Rogers Bank offers several ways to make a payment. Online banking. This is often the quickest and most convenient method. Log into your Rogers Bank online banking portal or mobile app and make a payment from your linked bank account. Ensure you are paying at least the minimum amount due, but ideally, pay the full outstanding balance to minimize interest charges. Mobile app. The Rogers Bank mobile app provides a streamlined way to manage your account and make payments on the go. Telephone banking. You can often make a payment through Rogers Bank's automated telephone banking system or by speaking with a representative. Be prepared with your banking information and credit card details. In person at a branch. While Rogers Bank doesn't have traditional physical branches in the same way as some other banks, they may have service counters within Rogers retail locations or partnerships with other financial institutions where you can make payments. Check the Rogers Bank website or contact their customer service for specific options in your area. Mail. While this is generally the slowest method, you can mail a check or money order to the address provided on your statement. However, given the urgency of a late payment, this should be considered a last resort. Once you've made the payment, take a moment to confirm that the payment has been processed successfully. Check your bank account and your Rogers Bank account activity to ensure the funds have been debited and credited accordingly. Keep a record of the transaction, such as a screenshot or confirmation number. Now that the immediate issue of the outstanding payment is addressed, it's time to understand the potential consequences of the late payment. These can include late payment fees. Rogers Bank will likely charge you a late payment fee. The amount of this fee will be outlined in your credit card agreement. These fees can add up quickly if you repeatedly miss payments. Interest charges. If you carry a balance on your credit card, you will continue to accrue interest on the outstanding amount. Making only the minimum payment after a late payment means you'll be paying interest on the original balance plus the late payment fee. Paying the full balance as soon as possible will minimize these interest charges. Negative impact on your credit score. This is perhaps the most significant long-term consequence. Credit bureaus track your payment history, and late payments can negatively affect your credit score. A lower credit score can make it harder and more expensive to borrow money in the future, whether it's for a car loan, a mortgage, or even other credit cards. The severity of the impact depends on factors like how late the payment was and your overall credit history. Generally, payments that are 30 days or more past due are reported to credit bureaus. Increased interest rates. Your credit card agreement may include a provision that allows Rogers Bank to increase your interest rate, often called a penalty APR, if you make a late payment. This higher interest rate can apply to your existing balance and future purchases, making it more expensive to carry a balance. Account suspension or closure. In cases of repeated late payments, Rogers Bank may suspend or even close your credit card account. This can further damage your credit score and limit your access to credit. After making the payment and understanding the potential consequences, the next crucial step is to contact Rogers Bank. Explain the situation and politely request if they can waive the late payment fee, especially if this is an isolated incident and you have a good payment history. Here's how you can contact Rogers Bank. Customer service phone line. You can find their customer service number on your credit card statement or on the Rogers Bank website. Be prepared to provide your account details and clearly explain the reason for the late payment. Secure message through online banking or mobile app. Many financial institutions offer a secure messaging system through their online platforms. This can be a good way to document your communication. When you speak with a Rogers Bank representative, be courteous and honest. Explain why the payment was late and emphasize that you have now made the payment. If you have a history of on-time payments, be sure to mention that. While there's no guarantee they will waive the fee, being polite and providing context can increase your chances. While you have them on the phone or in your message, take the opportunity to review your account statement carefully. Ensure that the late payment fee is the only charge applied and that there are no other unexpected fees. If you have any questions about the charges, don't hesitate to ask for clarification. This late payment should also serve as a wake-up call to review your payment habits and set up preventative measures to avoid future occurrences. Consider the following. Set up automatic payments. This is the most effective way to ensure your minimum payment, or ideally, your full balance, is paid on time every month. You can usually set this up through your Rogers Bank online banking or mobile app, linking your credit card to your checking account. Enable payment reminders. Most banks offer email or SMS reminders before your payment due date. Take advantage of these notifications to stay on top of your bills. Review your budget. Ensure you have sufficient funds in your account to cover your credit card payments each month. If you're consistently struggling to make payments, it might be time to reevaluate your spending habits. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.